Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is your boy Dre Rollers. Right here, we are dealing with pairing up a bunch of English short-faced tumbler ball heads, and all these are all cream bars. A couple of yellows, and the rest are all cream bars. Let's see if we can get a little closer because I don't want to spook them. Since I just put them in here, I'm going to make them up. And this is what I'm going to breed out of this year. So down there we have a nice pair. And most of these birds are paired up, young bird to old bird and vice versa. Young cock, old hen. And the same thing, different. You know, I'll put the young hen with an old cock as well. I get a better breeding rate that way. I don't like to pair up two old birds, just in case one of them has a little issue with fertility. The young bird is usually more fertile than the old bird. Therefore, I think it'll even it out. And when you put two young birds together, they don't have no experience. So chances are that that's not going to come out good anyway. So let's see what we got here. The one with the black specks on the neck, that's the cock. The cock is in front of that blue box, in front of that little blue cup. And that's the hen. We got a hen right there looking at me. It's an old yellow cock. Cream bar hen. Pair of cream bars. And over here we did a little something different. We got a cream bar with a red bar. That's the red bar. There goes the cream bar right here. Let's see if you can see her. She's hiding. That's the cream bar. All right. So that's what we're working with. Let's go down the line and see what we got over here. All right. English short-faced ball heads as well. This is one of my friends right here looking at me. See, he's pecking my finger. Let's pick her up. Let's call her back. There she is right there. Watch her come. Come on, come to me. There she comes. She's right up there. We got another one like that. This one down there, that's a friend of mine. That one. Well, these English short-faced ballheads, somebody just sent me an email that they want a lot of them. Which is good for me because that way I can start breeding and make room for the babies. I was declining on breeding this year, at least this group right here, because I have so many of them and I don't want to crowd up the space. So there's lots of pairs in here. If anybody's interested in some pairs, leave me a comment and your phone number and I'll get back to you. But there's a guy that's a repeated customer from me. He's in Wisconsin. And he just emailed me and said that he's looking for lots of these. So let me see what I can do for him and anyone else. Because you gotta spread the love the Brooklyn way. You can't keep everything, you know. Some people have pigeons and they act like they're never gonna sell them. But I pass them around because I breed all the time, so I need room for the new ones. And I already have eggs for some other pairs, so we gotta make room. Look at that nice pair of brown bars over there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna move right along. Remember, some of these are ready for rehoming. Let me know in the comments, and we'll take care of you as soon as possible. Let's go down to the almighty almond factory. The almighty almond factory, it's where the eggs come to hatch. The eggs hatched in here. These are the feeders that feed the short-faced pigeons. A lot of these boxes already have eggs from the short-faced tumblers, the ball heads, and other short faces that I have around here. So this is the almighty almond factory. That's the name of this corner right here. And there's also a lot of birds in here that I did not switch their eggs because I want to get about 40 babies so I can fly them in the springtime. And by April, I should be having some out. But some of these birds already have eggs that are halfway ready to hatch soon. We got about another week and a half and they'll be hatching. So I'm saying by hopefully by April or mid-April, I should have some babies ready to come out. And none of these are for rehoming, so please consider that these are only for breeding and not for rehoming. So your comments are important to me, but I have none for sale. This is my almond bloodline. I developed this bloodline in 2014 out of around seven birds. I think I had 3 almond hens, and then I started pairing them to other birds, and that's how I started with my progression with the almonds. With 3, my foundation was 3. This is a hen foundation. 3 almond hens I had, and out of those 3 almond hens, I bred all these birds here because I started switching the babies to other birds, and then I stopped buying birds because I started every year I would breed the babies back to the parents and vice versa, but I never bred the siblings together. So all these birds are one big family, they're all related, and all these blacks come from that group because I never bought a black bird. These are actually, they're not even black, they're called kites, because if you flip them upside down, they have a bronze shade underneath the wings that says that these are from the almond gene. So the almond gene has a kite in it. And all those D-Roys and yellows, those also come from those 3 almond hens. So 3 almond hens made all these birds. But remember, like I said, I started in 2014. So every year I fly a lot of birds, maybe 30, 40 babies at a time. And by the time I put them away for September, because I don't fly in the winter, I have sinus issues, so I can't fly in the winter because I get a sinus infection. So what I do is I fly from the spring through the summer. I lock them down because of the falcons and the hawks as well. And by that time, I usually have left of whatever the group I started with, because the falcons do attack these birds. Not in the coop, flying. So all these birds, at one point or another, these were all flyers. Every single one of them, all flyers. So we have here, I'm not sure if it's 69 pairs, or something like that. 68 pairs, that's what we got. And for some reason, I always wind up with the same amount of hens and cocks. I don't know how is that. I always lose a lot of birds in the summertime, and I still wind up just about even. And if I have a couple of hens that are extra, I just leave them around so that they can, they'll get mated to other cocks and they'll probably lay eggs on the ground. And then sometimes I pick them up and put them to a bird that has one good egg. Or if not, I just give it to my little dog. My little dog loves to eat eggs, so we don't throw the eggs away here. We give it to him, to her. She's a girl. And there you have it. You just met my almonds from the almighty almond factory. All right, let's go moving right along. Over here, we have a strain of American plain head helmets. These are short faces, by the way, too. The cocks are much bigger than the hens. In this group, all the cocks are all bigger than the hens. So they're very easy to distinguish for that matter, because look, like right there, there's two there. The black is the hen, and the red that looks like it's gonna fly right now, that's the cock. See the size difference? Cocks are bigger than the hens, so these are usually easy peasy to tell them apart. And some of these guys are laying eggs already. I didn't switch the eggs because these guys usually are pretty good handling their babies. You know, I had these guys successfully breed before. They only do one baby at a time. They don't do two babies. They can feed two young babies for a couple of days, but then after a while, I stopped that. And this one right here is one of my friends. This is Yellow Feather. Come here, Yellow Feather. Woo, woo. This is a hen, and there's something about hens and me. The hens come up to me. This was a hen fed from last year, from last season, and she remembers that I was the guy who used to feed her. So she comes to me to just to say hello. Come on, let's call her back. Come here, girl. Come on, Yellow Feather. Come on. Woo, woo. There she is. Come on, Yellow Feather. Let's see if she comes. Sometimes she comes. Come on, girl. Woo, 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 woo. There she comes. Come on. I could touch this girl. That girl she's not afraid of me. Come here. Well, there you have it. You just saw my plain head helmets. I'm rehoming some of these. If anybody wants a couple of pairs, let me know in the comments and then I'll get back to you on that. I have a couple of pairs available because obviously there's quite a few here and I like to thin this out some. I could let go about 3 to 4 pairs out of here. And these are all from champion bloodlines. I could prove it. I win every year with these. And I don't win second place. I win first place. I won with these at Lancaster, at the Empire, and at the Young Bird Show. And also at the Grand National. So let's do this. This hen right here, she's not going nowhere. That's my baby right there. Come on, Yellow Feather. I call her Yellow Feather because she's yellow. She's white and yellow. I'm surprised she hasn't gotten mated here because she's been looking for the right male because I don't pair these up. These guys find their own pairs. I don't need to pair them up. They find their own mates. You know, and there's nothing but them in here, so they don't have to I don't have to pair them up. All they have to do is like each other, meet each other, and go out with each other. Look, there's a nice pair of blacks right there. Yeah, this black right here, the cock right here, the one that's next to me, that's a bird I bred a couple of years ago. And the hen, the one with the white band that's behind him, that bird is a little older than him. So this is it. I hope you guys have a lovely day and you enjoy my videos. My content is for you, and I hope you enjoy it. Please like and share. Ring that bell and subscribe to Dre Rollers Loft. See ya.